What's up, guys? This is Falcon Nest 56 coming at you. Just wanted to say that, it's been a while. It's been a while since we lost to the 49ers in the NFC Championship game. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the Niner fans out there. Your team did great. Came up just a little bit short of the Super Bowl, but you should be proud of your team. Shout out to all the Ravens fans out there. Your team won the big dance. That's what every team strives for. Only one team gets to go home with a trophy, and you were that one team. As upset as I was that it wasn't, my team in the Super Bowl, I was happy to see a hometown boy and Ray Lewis go out on top. I actually live in the same area where he grew up and everything, where he went to high school here in Kathleen, Florida. Here in Lakeland, Florida, neighborhood of Kathleen. I said that I wasn't going to do a video unless the Falcons did anything really big or special in free agency, but a couple weeks ago, word came out and we released 3 guys. Michael Turner wasn't a surprise. Dante Robinson wasn't a surprise. Biggest surprise to me was John Abraham. I think that's everybody's big surprise. Although I kind of saw it coming, I kind of saw the writing on the wall. The guy is on that downhill slope of his career. He's still got something left. Yeah, but how much? How much does he really have left? The guy had 10 sacks. 7 of them were against crappy O-lines. So what do you expect? Anybody should be able to get a sack against the O-lines we played against. He contributes. He really does. But at the end of the day, this is a sport where it's all about young blood, man. Really it is. There's certain positions you have to have younger guys, to fill. And, I heard the other day that the Falcons were the 2nd oldest team in the NFL. That's saying something right there. All the veterans that we have, they're up there in age, man, and it's time that we do start getting younger. You look at a lot of the teams that are on top, it's young teams. Teams like Green Bay that have young guys. Teams like the Ravens that have young guys like Joe Flacco and Torrey Smith and Dennis Pitta and Ray Rice. It's young guys. But at the end of the day, the Falcons, it's our time to really do that, because we can't just keep bringing in these veterans that are past or on the edge of their prime. Thank you, John Abraham. Thank you, Michael Turner. Dante, dude, I don't know what happened, man. We way overpaid you when we signed you. I don't know why, but it is what it is, man. My thoughts so far, today I heard that we have re-signed William Moore to a 5-year deal. The numbers, at least right now, aren't released yet, but a big signing, one that I was pretty much screaming at to get done, because William Moore is a beast in that back, and we need that. We need that dude that's physical and not only can lay you out, but can, be a ball hawk at the same time. He had 4 interceptions this year. I believe he had 2 in the Pro Bowl. But, you know, I mean, the guy is a beast. He can hit. He's a ball hawk. We need that. And I'm very happy that we signed him to a deal that will keep him here for quite a long time. You know, right now, yet to be re-signed is Brent Grimes. And there's some other guys. We re-signed Garrett Johnson to a 2-year deal. Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about that one, but you know, he's okay, and we need the O-line to be as good as it can be. So I guess, you know, I'm okay with that. Like I said, Brent Grimes has not been signed yet. You know, if we don't resign him, I really don't know what direction we're going, honestly. You know, he's a guy that we need, injured or not. You know what I mean? He's coming off an Achilles injury that, yeah, excuse me, it's difficult to come back from, but if anybody can do it, it's Optimus Grimes. You know, that's my biggest thing, is at least getting him in. I've been hearing a lot of rumors that the Falcons want to try and, you know, get a deal done for Darrelle Revis. Let me just throw this out there, okay? If we get Darrelle Revis, I will blow a gasket. In the good way. In the good way. But, because you got to look at it from a real perspective, a real thinking kind of perspective. Do you really think the Falcons are going to package a deal to trade Darrelle Revis away? Or trade for Darrelle Revis, excuse me. I don't see it happening. I really don't. The Falcons were not really a team that does that, you know. You know, my opinion, I think either San Fran or some other team is going to snatch up Darrelle Revis, because I think those teams have more to offer the Jets. They can offer them more draft picks than what we can. Probably more money than what we can. You know, I really don't see us getting Darrelle Revis. A lot of people are saying, you know, that's the only reason we got rid of Abraham and Turner and Robinson, was to make room for signing a big player like Darrelle Revis. That's not, honestly, in my opinion, the case. Yeah, I believe it was to make room so they could spend money, but that money is going to Matt Ryan's deal. Because Matt Ryan's deal is going to be up at the end of next year. And they want to have room to be able to get something done, probably before this year ends. That's what I think. I could be wrong. If we somehow, some way, acquire Darrelle Revis, I will jump, you know, for joy, probably for 2 or 3 days straight, you know. I mean, could you imagine him, Brent Grimes, and Asante Samuel? Ooh, man. You know, I don't even want to think about that, because the more I think about it, the more I really, really, really want it to happen. And yeah, I want it to happen, but at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up, because I just don't see it happening. As for the draft, you know, I said who I think I want us to get in my last video I made. But right now, that, you know, here a couple months later, I really don't know. You know, there's a lot of guys out there, a lot of people saying we should get Marquise Lattimore. I don't see it. I really honestly don't. I mean, the guy, number one, he's injured. So how long is it going to take him to get back? And will he ever be 100%? I mean, did you see his injury? I mean, it was tough. I believe he will get drafted. I just don't believe that the Falcons will want to risk such a high draft pick on a hope and a whim. I just don't. Out of anybody, if we were to draft anything, either a defensive end and maybe I can't think of the guy's first name, but his last name is Okafor, I believe, from Texas. He's supposed to be a beast coming out. Or we can draft a tight end, which a lot of people think we will. If Tony doesn't come back this year, yeah, draft a tight end. If he does, we can wait. And so, my opinion, the picks I would really want us to get is, like I said, a defensive end or a running back. Period. People are saying we may sign Steven Jackson or Sean Green. Like I said again, I don't want somebody who is on the tail end of their prime. And let's just face it, that's what Steven Jackson is. Yeah, he runs hard. But we don't need that in this offense. We don't. What we need in the way our offense is structured right now under Dirk Cutter is air it out and run the ball when you need to. So we don't need that real bull hammer to do all the heavy lifting. We don't need a 1,700-yard rusher like Michael Turner was in 2008. We don't need that. We don't. What we need is a running back who can keep the chains moving. A speed back, in my opinion. A bigger back than Jacquizz Rodgers, but a speedy back to say. Anyway, there's a lot of tailbacks out there. A lot of people say Eddie Lacy, but I don't think he'll be around in the 30s in the draft. But you never know what can happen in the NFL. Anything can happen. I think that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on the whole matter. Let's see. That's pretty much it, man. Comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Message me if you want to. Let me know what you think. Also, hit me up on Twitter at FalconsNest56. I'll put it up. And y'all have a good day, and I'll see you. Let's see, when will I come back? When will my next video be? You know what? I'll see you right before the draft. I'm going to try to do something special for the draft. I'll see how that works out. But y'all have a good day. FalconsNet56 signing out.